Hey everyone, it's Dr. K. So we all suffer with pain at some point in our life. It's natural, it's going to happen. But it becomes a major problem though when that pain starts to become, more chronic in nature, more frequent throughout the day, starts interrupting your sleep and your rest cycle. You start avoiding certain exercises or activities in your routine. Or worst case scenario, your pain levels are so high that you just avoid training towards your goals entirely. If you ever catch yourself in that scenario, you really need to figure out where to start looking in order to deal with your pain. So, if you're going to problem solve this, I really want you to have a solid framework about looking above and below your problem area to figure out where you can start putting in some work. It's going to be a big game changer for you in terms of your self-care because it applies to not only your body but your programming as well. Now, the body's really amazing. When we look at it, it's organized like this. You have basically a breakdown between mobile and stable segments. So at the ankle, it's very mobile. At the knee, it's very stable. At the hip, it's mobile again. At the low back, your core, it's going to be stable. At the mid back, it's very mobile. The neck is very stable. Even though there's a lot of range of motion in the neck, it's built for safety. Otherwise, we'd be walking around with our heads flopping around all day. And then when we come out to the shoulders, it's mobile again. Elbows is going to be stable. And then the wrist hand is very mobile. And so what we see is that if we start breaking down the body in this way, if you have pain in one area, you have to think to yourself, hey, I'm in a really bad spot. Where are some easy starting points for me to start looking at addressing this? So maybe there's a mobility restriction, in some area that's supposed to move, or maybe there's a strength limitation in some area that's supposed to be strong and have some control. Maybe there's an old injury you thought you had a handle on, but your programming is kind of overloading the system. Maybe it's some weird loading position during your workouts. The pain itself is telling us to stop and start paying attention to this one area because, we have to change one of those factors. We need to take a step back and address just even one issue alone to make a significant improvement in how you move, your pain levels, and your overall level of function. First you have to take the time, take a step back, really assess the situation. That way you can reduce your pain, likely prevent or reduce the likelihood you'll always have pain and improve your success when working out. So give this a shot, see how it works for you. Let me know, how it's improving, your self-care and your programming at home. Stay strong, inspire others.